Right, good afternoon everyone. Pocker's all been here, otherwise known as Colin, as you know. We've been here at Port Grimaud for 10 days now, well 9 days. Well yes, actually it is 10 days and we're leaving early tomorrow morning to start the journey back up north. As you know, what this channel's about is actually showing you the campsites that we've actually been staying on and all the bits and pieces that we do when we're actually on the site. One thing I haven't done this week is actually give you a show around Holiday Marina Resort. I'll give you a little bit of an insight as to what the picture's like. So I'm just going to have a walk around the site. Probably one video in the bar because they do a lot of background music on there, and you know it's like YouTube, you get copyrighted on that, don't you? Yeah, so what I'm actually, don't know whether you can actually see that, but these are the pictures that you've got for your caravan or your motorhome. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Here's one that's empty. I'll have a look around on this one for you. I think there's 67 square metres, but some of them actually look a lot bigger than that. But it come down at the right time of the year. It's 31 degrees today. I mean, that's what it is in the shade, so it's like, feels like 34, 35. So if you, so last, probably first 2 weeks in September, it's quiet. So there's plenty of pitches available. This one I'm looking at now is called a Majestic pitch. The other pitch is actually Prestige. Prestige is about 57 square metres. Apart from that, the only difference is that it hasn't got a dishwasher. So we'll go and have a look over the sink here. The facilities are probably locked up because they lock them up when people are not here. Just check that. Yeah. Well, I showed you our facilities sort of last week, but I'll do that again at the end of the video. So yeah, it's a lovely pitch, isn't it? It's all artificial grass as well. Yeah, very nice. So this is the second year on the trot we've been here, and we've had a Majestic pitch on both occasions. Now I don't know whether the Majestic pitches are slightly different, but the one we've got is not as big as it was last year. I would think it was more of a Prestige with a dishwasher. I'm not complaining though, we don't use the dishwasher. We've got a nice little sort of setup. A nice little den with the lily pad providing a lot of shade. So I'm just walking over. So you've got a laundrette on here. I would say probably 75% of the site is mobile homes. 25% has been set aside for your caravans and your motorhomes. Yeah, so there's your laundrette. It's cash in here, so you don't need to get a token from reception. I know that was a bit quick, wasn't it? I'll just show you. I've just seen a Prestige pitch as well, and this one is a Prestige. So it's still quite big. Still quite big. I think you'll probably agree. Yeah, and you've got all in your little shed there. You've got your sinks and your cupboards and your shower, and it's on-demand hot water as well. It's on-demand hot water. You're coming to the end of the season. I think it is the end of September. But then obviously people have got mobile homes here. Then they can come down and stay in them. Yeah, it's not nicely set out. Port Grimaud. So it's sandwiched between Saint-Maxime and Saint-Tropez. If you have a look at that, look it up on the map. And it's 900 metres from the Port Grimaud beach. Right, I'll just switch off for a second, get up to where the bar is in the hill, and then I'll probably take photographs around the bar, because as I say, it's a lot of background music, you're just going to get copyrighted. To show you that mobile home, that's nice. Yeah, your nearest airport really is Nice, which is about 85 kilometres away. So if you decide to fly from the UK to Nice, it's not very, there's not much public transport into it. There's no trains. Probably be a big bus or a private transfer, I would think. Car parking area there. You've got a wash there for your car, and the usual bins. You've got the shop here, shut in the afternoons for a couple of hours. Euro camper here, and there's another firm as well. The funny thing about this bar, this shop is, it's the only campsite I've been on where the shop doesn't sell alcohol. Must be something to do with, because the bar's actually quite close. But the lady who actually runs it is really nice. Just walking over to where the swimming pool is now. Now it's not that big. When we were here in July last year, you couldn't get in. It was just completely chock-a-block. But as I say, it's first couple of weeks in September, so it's pretty quiet. So you can get a little bit of a swim in if you want to. It's got a jacuzzi in there as well. Barrier controlled access, closes at midnight, opens at 7 AM in the morning, so you can't get in and out. If you want to go early, because you have to get your pitch checked, you can put your key in a box by the side of reception here, and they'll check it, and then you'll get your deposit back, providing that everything is tickety boo. 150 euros deposit. I'm just walking over to the entrance to the site. Holiday Marina Resort, camping resort, and it's got the salon and spa next to it. This, as you probably, if you've been down to south of France, you'll know that the roads are quite busy down there. Not too bad today. I mean, they have the rush hours. So that's the sort of entrance to the site. There's a boulangerie called Paul's right next door, which is nice. It looks right over the river. Don't do what I did when we came in with the caravan. I went left. In France, you drive on the right. I should have went on that side. Reception there opens at 8:30. So I'm just going to go in the bar and take some pictures in the bar for the reasons I've outlined already. Right, just popped out to Paul's Boulangerie, which is next door to Holiday Marina Resort. Having a couple of petit déjeuner, le continental, a cappuccino, confiture, fraise, juice d'orange, beurre, and half a baguette. Very, very nice. Lovely view from the cafe. Those boats actually back onto Holiday Marina Resort. And this is the River Gazelle, something like that. And it goes out into the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Right, better eat me breakfast and drink me coffee before it goes cold. Yeah, sod's law. Phone just stopped working because it was overheating. So just going in the bar. As I say, I probably have to switch it off because they've got background music on. You get copyrighted. Don't want that, do we? So just take some photos. Well, I think I'm far enough away from the background music now to start videoing again. So I'm just looking over the pool now. Got a nice little artificial turf area here. These beds here, you have to pay extra for them. I think you go into reception and you just pay and hire them for the day or whatever, or half a day. These little alleyways here, if you've got a boat, bring your boat down, you can moor it up by the side of the campsite. River Gazelle, and it goes out into the Bay of Saint-Tropez. So I'll just walk around the other side of the campsite now. This side is all mobile homes on this side, statics. So you're looking about 70,000-80,000. You're limited on how many years you can have them on here as well. So I'm just walking down the alleyway where the statics are. So I'll just switch off for a second because I'm going to go down to the sports area. They're not all privately owned, these statics, of course. I mean, if you contact Holiday Marina Resort direct, if you have a look on the website, you can rent the statics as well, which a lot of people do. And you can get a hot tub as well while you're actually renting it. So just going down to where the sports facilities are now. There's a path here going down to the river. Just have a little wander down here. of a gizzle. I think it's spelled G-I-C-S-L-E, something like that. And the fish are all jumping out of the water. I don't know whether we picked that up on the video. Fly catching, I think. It's lovely and peaceful, isn't it? Well, I hope you're enjoying this little look around Holiday Marina Resort, and it makes you think about maybe coming down for a visit for a week or two. This video is not paid for or anything like that. I'm not. We've been here a couple of times now and we've been very pleased with it, and we'll probably come again next year. Okay. Yeah, the camera overheated again, so I've had to stop recording for a little bit until it actually cooled down. Right, so I'm over by the sports area now. Got your bowls, courts there. A lot of facilities here for kids. So if you've got kids, they'll love it down here. Table tennis over there. And you've got some courts there, basketball, etc, etc. Some really nice mobile homes on the side of where the sports field is. I'll show you one in a minute, but when I was walking past it the other day, there's a couple of mobile homes there. They've got their own private swimming pool. These have all got hot tubs as well. I think it's about €300 to hire them for a week. So in the peak season, then this is where the kids club is actually based as well. Volleyball court there. Nice views up into the hills today. Walking over to the AstroTurf bit. Beach volleyball, if you're into that. Yeah, lots to do. Get in there and have a game of football, kicking the ball into the nets there. So I'm just walking over to the mobile homes which I mentioned earlier. These ones here, they've got their own private swimming pool. How cool is that? No water in it at the moment, I don't think. All locked up. Well, there is water underneath there, but obviously these are not in use at the moment. Yeah, so I'm just walking back round to where our caravan's based. Now there's a little car park, there's a car park down here. If for some reason you can't get your car on the pitch, which we haven't been able to on this break, that's what I'm saying, although it's a majestic pitch, I think it's smaller than the majestic we had last year because we couldn't get the car on it once we got the caravan on. You are backing onto a road here. It's not too bad actually. In the rush hour, sort of mornings and evenings, it can get a bit noisy, but you sort of get used to it. The facilities you've got, I think, outweigh the fact that you've got a busy road there, but it hasn't really bothered us at all. It's a 90 kilometre, this bit at the back is 90 kilometres, so you do get the love of driving fast down here. And the motorbikes and what have you, they really open up on this 90 kilometre stretch, so you might get a bit of that, but it hasn't been too bad. Apart from, as I was saying, you know, in the rush hours in the morning and in the evening. So just, as I say, just walking back up to our site. There's another majestic picture there. I think they're all majestics on this side. As I say, you don't have to have your motorhome or your caravan, because people will bring tents down as well. Hiya. How big is that? This is our setup here. You've seen this before when I did an update last week. Yeah, so we found the lily pad really useful to shade the side of the van from this intense sun. So I'll give you a little show around on the update which I put on last week. I'll find a link for that, and I'll because that's actually got me videoing the bathroom facilities, which are absolutely superb. Never been on a site like it before. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that little look around Holiday Marina Resort. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. It's free and it really does help, and I do appreciate it. So I'll say bye for now. Time for a beer and then do a bit of sunbathing, and then get packed up ready to get ready.